Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. As you can see by the title below, I'll be doing my makeup today, something soft and simple. I'm currently in a brown top and this nice brown scrunchie in my hair, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna go with something that fit that vibe. So as y'all can see, I'm starting off with my eyeliner pencil just to darken the brow. Same for the next side. As you can see, it's a bit dark already on one side. I'm doing the same for the other. Clock it. Now I'm going to use the mascara brush to brush out the pencil so it can look well sleek, so I can go ahead and apply my concealer. But before I do so, I'm going to go in with my setting, what's it called again? My prep. I think it's called prep. So, it's like the base. That way I don't be sweating. The makeup can go on real smooth and nice, which it did. Came out really lovely, guys. So this is the process. I know a lot of you girlies out there still have question on how to do your makeup. I feel like this is a very detailed video on how to do so. Alright, now back to the concealer and the eyebrow. I have 3 different shades of concealers. My skin shade and lighter shades. I normally go in with lighter shades for like my under eyebrow because I believe it makes it pop more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little mixture. So I'm going to mix a light shade with my actual shade. So it's still going to be light but not too light. Okay, you can see like it have a nice little caramel color going on there. I love that. Now I'm just outlining under my brows. As you can see, it's starting to look really neat already. I love that effect, especially with a lighter shade. It really makes it pop more, as I said earlier. So I love that about doing my makeup. My eyebrows play a very important, vital role in doing my makeup. I then go in with my actual shade. I was using the same brush, so it kind of look a bit light here because there was lighter shade on the brush already. But as you can see, it's a bit darker than the one underneath. So always ensure that when you're doing your brows, you use a lighter shade. Well, if you choose to do so, everybody is different. So I add a darker shade on both the top part of the eyebrows. So neat. Look at those brows. I mean, it would have looked like I went to the barber and have the barber line up my eyebrows. Look at that. It's so cute. Now I use another brush and I blend my upper eyelids, that area. That way everything can come together I then use another brush and I put everything together on my forehead where the darker shade was. I'm going in now with my foundation. This way, my face can be on one level. So this is kind of like the base, right? After the ultimate prep that I did before. So I'm going to use this foundation on my face before I start to add everything else. As you can see, this foundation actually fits my complexion. It might not be exact, but I believe that it's the closest thing I have to my complexion when it comes on to like foundation, and it turns out pretty well. So I'm just blending. Blending is very important also, guys, because you can do your makeup and just by not blending your makeup properly, it seems as though your makeup is not properly done. So please ensure you're blending properly. Now I'm going in with the lighter shade concealer. Some of y'all might be thinking this is too light. However, I'm looking in the mirror right now. Well, at this time when I was doing the video, I was looking in the mirror and it was great. I did not turn out looking too white at all. It was just perfect. I'm gonna leave it for a bit to sit while I use some setting spray on it so it can, sit well. And then I'm gonna go in with my brush. Well, not my brush. I think it's my sponge. And I'm gonna just tap it in. I don't want to wipe. Some of the times, guys, when you do your concealer on the eye and so forth on your face, when you wipe, trust me, it just wipe out the foundation and it can look a bit tacky. So sometimes it is best to tap. Whatever works for you, a matter of fact. Now I'm gonna just tap under my lips, right where my chin area is. I'm gonna tap in that light foundation there. I love when the inside part of my face, between the two nose area, under eye, my upper lip, lower lip, my middle of my nose have a very light thing going on with it. That really makes my makeup pop and not look too white at the same time. Now I'm gonna do my nose bridge so I have that nice pointy nose effect. So I'm gonna use the same foundation that I was using as my base, and I'm gonna use that foundation to create two lines on the side of my nose. I'm then gonna go in with my brush to blend. That way it looks well seamed and put together. Y'all can see it is coming together real nice already. I'm going to do the same thing for the opposite side. Lovely. Now I gotta go in again, because if you realize the inside of the nose, all right, lovely. You can see how well that blend right there. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side, so that sharp effect is not there. You don't want to see where exactly the foundation ends on the nose. So yeah, I love that. And this plays a very important role in your makeup too, because guess what? You can literally see a difference in my face already. And I like that. The nose is sitting and it's gorgeous. Now I'm going to go in with some of my powder for my under eyes. This way, get rid of some of the oily look that was on my face because of all the liquid makeup products. So a powder and using powder can always make it look a lot better. I'm going to put some under the chin here. And I'm just going to blend. I'm just going to use the brush and blend all the way through until I feel pleased with the results. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with blush. I use my eyeshadow palette for blush. I don't know if anybody else do this, but once you're a girl that love the makeup game, you would know that any little color you have, you can always play around it and make it become your blush. You have liquid blush, others use lipstick, lip gloss, anything can be used as blush, guys. So I decided to use my eyeshadow palette. I'm now going to go in with my mascara for my under eyelids. Darken them up a bit, seeing that products went on them, the concealer and everything. I'm then going to go in with my lips. The lips is very important. Y'all are going to see how just doing my lips really brighten up my face. And if you know me in real life, you would know that I'm a lip combo type of girl. I love a good lip combo. Oh my God. Nude is one of my favorite. So I'm going to go in with a nude vibe for this look. Look at it. It's so cute. I'm then going to take a pause on the lips and go in with my highlight. I use Mean Money highlight. I purchased this highlight palette in Jamaica for 3 Clock Tower. I'm just emphasizing on the Jamaica because I believe I have US audience too. So yeah, so for the persons in Jamaica that know, I'm in Kingston, Jamaica right now. I purchased that palette and majority of my makeup products in Clock Tower for 3. Now this is my highlight that I don't really use as highlight anymore because it's so heavy, but instead I use it like between my eyes right there. It makes it pop too. I always love this cute look whenever I'm doing my makeup, nothing too extra, and I'm not really an eyeshadow type of girl, so this always just suits me best, so I always go along with it. I'm gonna go ahead also where the under eye is and add some of it just to give myself a different type of glow, like that effect. I believe I want that effect, that under eye effect, so I'm gonna go for it. loving it. It literally shows a big difference already in the makeup. Now I'm gonna use my setting spray again and spray my face and allow it to cool down a bit. All right, back to the lips. So I have LA Girls, I think it's the LA Girls lip gloss, and LA Girls, I think it's a color corrector. However, I use it on my lips because it stays a lot longer than the actual lip gloss. So this is me applying it to my lips, and as I told you guys, I'm more of a nude girl when it comes on to my lips, and this also fits the outfit that I'm in right now, the whole brown vibe that I have going on. After putting the color corrector on the lips, I then use the lip gloss as a top coat for it because it's actually the same shade and it's nice. I do have regular clear lip gloss, but I believe that this would really stand out more, so I'm going in with it. So cute. No, there's a big difference on how I started this video and how this video is about to end. Clearly. Bye guys, please subscribe.